Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Want to do a mic check?
Checking my Checkerston.
From where you were sitting though. So
over. I have to go over here.
No, right there. Just don't lean forward.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was silencing my phone so all the I don't get all those text messages from all those lovely ladies.
Perfect. All right. So cool. All right, everybody, welcome to Counterpoints. This is the second episode. We got it up on Patreon. I'm going to put a link in the show notes for you guys. This is going to be an informal, sort of a post-game thing to Behind Bars. It's where I can kind of come out to the kitchen counter and make some points with the guest, like go over the interview. What'd you like? What didn't you like? What did you wish you said? What do you wish you didn't say? Stuff like that. Super informal. And this is the second iteration of that. And Matt is my guest again. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
All right. But before we get to Counterpoints, though, I want to thank everybody for voting for the Signal Awards. We actually won Listener's Choice. We beat HBO and Netflix, guys. Thank you. That was all you guys. Thank you so much. And the judges gave us a silver medal. So we beat Netflix, but HBO got the gold, but we got the silver, so that's great. Silver medal and Listener's Choice Award. Again, thank you so much. Our podcast about debauchery, embarrassing sex, and drug use is an award winner now.
I think it's a testament to your audience because when you told me that it was a Listener Choice Award, it made me think that the award issuers actually acknowledged that actual listeners actually voted. So kudos to your audience.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah, audience is awesome. You guys, the Barbarians.
Yes.
They came out. They showed up.
Now, when you said informal about this, does that mean we can continue without pants?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to wear my cowboy boots and my tighty whities like
Great.
I'm doing.
All right, good. I like that. It inspires me.
Yeah, there's an image for all y'all. All y'all. I got my cowboy boots on. I'm saying all y'all.
One day in boots. And
so funny.
And you're ready to line
One
dance.
day in boots. I'm ready to line it. Yeah, it's the stock show in Denver. No, I'm kidding. I actually went to Massachusetts and I got fucking cowboy boots. I lived in Denver 7 years, no cowboy boots. Go to Boston 1 week, cowboy boots. How does that happen?
Which, again, you and I talk about this a lot, being that you're from New England and I've spent time in New England, which is where we met. But New England is totally fucking redneck.
Yeah, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine.
Everyone thinks it's
South.
Progressive and all these university students walking around with lattes, but it's freaking redneck. It's fireworks and NASCAR, man.
Yeah. Whew. It's year-round work boots. Like everybody outside of the city, it's country music. It's flannel. It's Timberlands year-round.
Yeah.
In the summer, shorts,
yeah.
Timberlands, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Drinking beer, like King of the Hill. They're outside drinking beers every day.
That was a trivia question the other week.
Oh,
Last week. There was a King of the Hill question. I did not know it.
Oh, good. That's a good thing. When you do well in those categories, it's not really great.
I'm learning. We're learning.
So give you guys an update, too, on the Kid Amazing podcast. So check this out. The FAA down flights, so everything got grounded until 9. Then when they got caught up, my flight ended up getting canceled. So I got a new one at 6 in the morning, which means get there at 4:30, which means get up at like 3:30. So naturally, I met up with my brother, and we just went to Foxwoods Casino and partied all the way until we went to the airport.
Natural conclusion.
Yeah. Well, might as well just stay up and keep going.
Yes.
So that turned out horribly because my flight got delayed. So I was in there drunk, getting sober with all these strangers in a packed airport of pissed off people. And then my flight leaves an hour and a half later. I get on it, go to Philly, miss my connecting flight. So now I have to reroute. So I went from Providence to Philadelphia to Phoenix to Denver. I should have gotten a t-shirt from every single fucking city that I was in yesterday. 16 hours. And I was drunk and sober, and I had been awake since 10 o'clock the day before in the morning. So, yeah.
It sounds like a tour of the great culinary cities of the United States.
Oh, it was. It was like Anthony Bourdain. I ate at all the finest airport establishments, bus station hoes.
This breakfast burrito in Phoenix is par excellence.
Oh, my God. I had a quesadilla there.
Oh, there you go.
Cowboy.
There we go.
Because I had my boots on.
Hey, you're here and you're here safe. So what happened?
So at Foxwoods.
What happened at Foxwoods?
Yeah, so Foxwoods, I was doing karaoke at the Scorpion Bar.
Naturally.
Just smashed Purple Rain, by the way, just so you know. And I was about to go on and do Got You Where I Want You by the Flies.
Ooh.
Another go-to.
Ooh.
And Stormy calls.
Stormy
Daniels calls.
out of the blue.
Out of the blue. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm about to sing karaoke at a bar in Foxwoods. She's like, I'm not going to tell you what she said. But anyway, we started talking, and she's good to go for recording the Kid Amazing podcast. She plays the female lead, DNA. So stay tuned. Those episodes will be coming soon. We got to record the whole season and then release it. So it's going to be a little while, but it is happening, guys. So I just want you to know that. Anyway.
And she's phenomenal. Phenomenal in it.
A lot of innuendo. Just give her a lot of lines that are sexual.
There's a lot of out-uendo, too.
Innuendo, out-uendo.
But that's coming.
Oh, that's a...
You like that one?
Yeah, it goes innuendo, comes out-uendo. Something for food.
You can keep that one.
Thank you, buddy.
You can keep that one. But no, that was a that was a bolt out of the blue call that we were already rocking, but that's putting some serious wind in the sails.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
And we're recording episode 3 this weekend.
Yep. Very excited.
3 of 10.
Yep. 1 is done. 2 is done. That's what 3 means.
So in the meantime, we're
I just got a message on Tinder. Hold on.
Ooh. Okay.
Jessica.
I'll again thank the listening audience because while I'm a longtime friend of Greg, I'm also a fan of the show, and I've enjoyed listening to. I've listened to every episode of Behind Bars.
Woo!
I particularly like the episodes involving hot women.
Yes.
Nothing against the guys, but they bore me.
Okay.
No offense, Buck. But it's the women.
Jeez.
I'm being honest.
I love it.
If I can't be honest on
No, you got to be honest.
Counterpoints.
I was just saying, geez, I was being honest to your honesty.
Yeah, or counter tangents.
Counterpoints.
Okay.
Appendix
Okay.
B. The fuck?
I'm not changing the name.
No, it's just hard for me to get female guests because of the situation. Like, you're coming over to my place, we're getting fucked up really quick, and then we're going into my closet, which is not a walk-in closet. And it's just an odd situation. So it's like, hey, you want to come over and be alone with me in my apartment? And,
So there either has to be, on one side of the coin, it's complete trust and understanding, or the other side of the coin is they have no risk management mechanism in their brain.
yeah, it's thank God. Thank God for those.
This sounds fun.
Yeah.
Have you thought this through? It's fun.
So you want me to come over, eat shrooms, do cocaine, drink in a very quick, intense period, and then go into your closet with you alone in your apartment with the weird lights? Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Let's
Okay,
go.
let's do it.
What time?
Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll.
Whatever. Just let me know.
Are we one taking this? What are we doing?
We're always a one take.
All right, so this is Counterpoints Part 2, Volume 2, Issue 2.
Yeah.
Although we have many issues, but this is Issue 2.
We have a lot of issues.
Where do you want to ramble?
I don't know. I just want to, like, that girl that just messaged me on Tinder.
On Tinder?
Yeah. I've been doing this thing now. Like, at first I was like swiping, then I'm like, you go like, okay, do I want to date that one? Like, yeah. And then you're like, would I sleep with her? Would she sleep with me? Let's find out.
Okay.
And then you don't match, and you're like, oh, you put me in the trash pile, you bitch. And then now I do this thing, like, a lot of times girls will do this thing strategically where if they're not, like, their looks aren't their strong suit, they'll take pictures with their friends in their profile.
Right.
And, like, you got to figure out, like, which one they are as you swipe through.
Can you have all of them?
Well, see, that's the thing. Now I'm looking at them, I'm like, I don't like you or any of your friends. It's like really saying a lot. It's like, I don't even like the world that you hang out in. I'm not attracted to anything in your life.
Right. Okay. So you don't swipe on those?
I don't.
Because I'm woefully unfamiliar with the platforms.
I don't swipe on girls that have anything of them playing golf. Those golf skirts and those shoes. I don't like it. I don't like it. And horses. If you're riding horses, I don't like horse girls.
Gotcha.
Yeah, horse girls and
Even
golf
though you
girls.
have boots now.
I got cowboy boots.
That could be the.
You won't get me near a horse. Hashtag Christopher Reeve. Let's be honest.
Oh, you don't have to get on them.
Yeah, I don't even want to be near it. We can kick you and shit.
Okay. Can I ask a personal question?
Of course, that's what we do here.
Tell me about the last person you swiped yes on. And what made you do it?
This last person I swiped yes on, she was hot, and I read the bios.
I would too.
I always read them. I like to know like what people are putting out there for like their self-advertising. And she had bisexual.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's awesome. That means like it's everything could be on the menu. And
the implications.
Other menus involved as well.
The implications there.
Yeah, and like she was hot, divorced, no kids.
Okay.
So I was like, cool. That means you don't have to like date every 2 weeks because she's got the kids 1 week.
You're right. You're thinking logistics at this point.
Yeah, Which is great too. I like those situations sometimes too, because like every other week is great sometimes. That's the secret to a good relationship, is not really spending time with the other person. That's how you
moderating it.
That's how you last. That's how you make it last.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see this.
Yeah.
And so did she respond?
Yeah. She messaged me back.
Okay.
She said, what did she say in her bio? She said something about. Oh, let me find it. It was something about something makes her day, but anal makes her week.
Oh. Wow,
I wrote.
That's bold.
I wrote, that's hilarious.
Steered into the skid.
No pun intended.
I didn't even try to.
Yeah, that's great.
Now, okay, that's cool. She messaged you.
Yeah.
Now, you swiped on her. Yes. Would you get a notification if she rejected it or deleted it?
No,
or
they don't do that. They
Okay.
just do the positive reinforcement.
Okay.
They don't want to make you feel worse.
I haven't used it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So, okay, you're only getting the positive reinforcement. You could put it out there to like 6. You might get it back from 1 or 2.
Dude, there's so many girls I've matched with that I don't even message. So I was like, I was drunk when I swiped on you. But you just like that takeaway, that serotonin, that dopamine boost.
Okay.
But yeah, I've got like a bunch of likes too.
And are people on there to date? Or are they on there to hook up?
Both.
Okay. And this is Tinder.
Naomi. That's Imone backwards.
She's cute.
She's toxic. Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah. Swiping right on her. Who's that guy? I don't know.
Listeners, if you could see the imagery that Greg was showing me, it was a 57-year-old man dressed up as a woman.
It was a 23-year-old chick in lingerie.
Not that we have any problems with either.
No. Saturday nights get weird. What can we say? It's only Friday.
What can we say?
Friday the 13th, baby. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Friday that's right.
Yeah.
So we could do like a Fun Fact Friday.
Fun Fact Friday. What kind of facts?
That's a good
I don't want to turn it into a trivia game.
No, it's not trivia, but like Fun Fact Friday. I've never dropped acid.
Really?
Nope.
I just did something like at a really inopportune time the other. What was I doing? Oh, I was at work, and my bar back was like fucking just. Out of steam, man. Just chugging up the hill, chug on one coal.
How many hours in?
Oh, he just got there.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, oh man, I did some acid. I did some L last night. I'm like, oh my god, dude, you didn't sleep? He's like, no. I'm like, me neither.
Oh shit.
But I didn't do acid.
Oh shit.
And then I'm an idiot. I go, you got any? He's like, yeah. You want some? I'm like. And it was like a Thursday, so it's like a hit and miss if it's going to be busy.
Right. Okay.
So it's there.
Oh my gosh.
It calls me like the way the wilderness called
right.
the Daniel Boone.
Yeah. Ow. Greg. The sirens are what?
Yeah, dude. So I'm like, all right. So I take it, I put it on my tongue, and I just go to work.
Oh my.
15 minutes later, like these girls show up. They said, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" And they were all like Christmas tree sparkly and rainbowy and shit. And I'm like. I gotta just remember, they can't see what I see.
Right.
So my face must look normal.
I must convey normalcy.
Yeah, so I just pretended. I'm like, why am I doing this? And then acid's a thing where like it's all about your environment. It's all about who you're hanging out with, like vibes, energy.
Okay.
Like positive vibes is everything. And so here I am at work. Like that, I could have a stranger come up and just be a dick and send me sideways. I go on a bad trip, right? So I get to the point where I'm like starting to get a little overwhelmed. I'm starting to trip dick. Okay. And I'm like, oh God, I got a lot of orders coming right now. This whole group just walked in the door.
How was the bar back doing?
Oh, he was shit. I was doing extra shit.
No, but did he drop as well?
Oh yeah.
So, but he didn't have a recovery level? Like he didn't...
He was already spent. Like, it's almost like lighting a bunch of fireworks off at once.
Okay. You can't re-level up.
Yeah, you can't just keep tripping.
Okay, so
you can, I guess. I think in theory you could, but like he was working, he had been up all night tripping hard, and then he just took like one more hit. It wasn't going to do anything because he already had so much in the system.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
So it's not.
I was going in fresh.
It's not even a maintenance hit.
I wasn't fresh, but I was going in without having taken acid.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was, dude. I was talking to just the girls. I just remember it looked like I was looking at them through like one of those prism glasses, like those kaleidoscope things. I was like, holy shit. Don't betray what your eyes are showing you, Greg.
No.
And I made them drinks, and then we started talking, and I was like, I was cheesing, man, so hard. My smile, like it had fish hooks on the. I looked like the Joker, dude. I looked like the fucking Joker.
Do you come away with the impression that anyone knows when you're doing that?
Oh, in your mind, everybody knows.
Well, beyond your own internal paranoia, did you actually get the sense of anybody sort of like, did anybody like, kind of like wink at you and be like, I get it?
Well,
does that happen?
Acid's a tough one. Like, you can always tell when someone's drunk. You know when someone's drunk.
Yeah.
You know when someone's stoned.
Yeah.
It's tough to tell when someone's on shrooms or acid or blow. Unless they're like, the blow, there's the telltale, like the Jaws guy who grinds his teeth and moves his jaw side to side and doesn't shut up.
If he's really cranking it, sure.
Yeah.
No one, I'm sure no one that's listening likes having that guy at the bar.
No. We used to have a guy, his name was Josh, and I used to call him Jaws.
Oh, because he was always grinding?
Can I get one? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, here comes Jaws. Josh is gone. Jaws is here. Hey, what's going on? Side to side, Jaws. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you're Captain Obvious. Can't fucking... Now I gotta lie to you every time you ask me for one and say I don't have it.
Okay, so in the acid shrooms blow world...
Yeah.
Do you think there's sort of this truce between barbarians and patrons? Like, do you think there's this sort of understand... Like... Everyone's dealt with... I mean, look, everyone and their mother has dealt with annoying drunk people.
Yeah.
But do you think there's almost like a truce of like, hey, you're having a good time, keep it level?
Oh, like if somebody comes in on something?
Or if one of the staff is. Like,
yeah.
Think there's just this understanding.
As long as you can do
like,
your business, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, because Molly's a tough one to hide, too. And ketamine now is the other one. People like start...
What's that do?
You look like a sloth.
Oh, okay.
It slows you...
Okay.
Slow down the track.
Gotcha.
It's like that.
Okay.
And like sometimes, like, you know, there's this one girl I work with. She's like, do you want some K? I'm like, no, I'm working. I know it's like, but you just took acid. Yeah, that's like it's not really a performance enhancer, but it's not going to like slow me down.
What do you think? So being a bartender for as long as you've been, what would you say is the drug that more often than not produces positive outcomes for everyone involved in a social setting?
Oh, mushrooms.
So mushrooms is just like this universal. People are kind of cool. It doesn't cause any problems.
Yeah, everyone's happy. You're not forgetting shit. You're not clumsy. You're not going to break glasses or anything. You're just happy. If you eat too much, you get a little sparkly. You know, but that's like it's not like you're tripping dick like on acid. Oh, so the end of the story is...
Oh, yes.
It started getting really fucking busy.
Okay.
And then, like, another bartender came down from upstairs because it wasn't busy up there. Like, hey, how are you guys doing? I'm like, I would actually like to go. I should probably go. I'll give you $20 to cover the rest of my shift because they were the next person cut. And they're like, yeah, I can use the 20. I'm like, fantastic, because, you know... And I didn't say anything, but I put myself in a position where...
I need to go.
It could get away from me.
Yes.
So the smart move was
that
to
was a
zip
good
out.
Call.
Yeah. What was not a good call was taking acid on a Thursday night. Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, yeah. On a Thursday, pre-Friday.
Are you saying that because it just got a little too busy enough to handle it?
I was handling it, but like I just knew that I was vulnerable.
An order away from messing it up.
I was vulnerable from bad energy coming in or something going south.
Okay.
And then that would have messed me up.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because the thing, like, with shrooms and everything like that, it doesn't mute your desire to do anything else. Like, say you're with a group of friends and you're on shrooms.
Yep.
You could sort of be like, do you want to do this? Sure. Do you want to go do karaoke? Sure. Do you want to dance? Sure. Do you want to have a drink? Sure. Do you want to get something to eat? It doesn't mute any of your other... Like, when you're stoned, you're stoned.
Yeah. You're just a piece of meat that sits there.
And you're not interested in drinking. You're not interested in really being social.
Right.
You're just sort of mailing it in.
Yeah.
But with shrooms, it's kind of like, well, what do you want to do next?
Yeah.
It's like a couple espressos with some heady weed.
I don't know, man. It's weird. It's just like it gives you like a body tickle. Yeah. It makes you smile. Like it makes you super happy. And you get for me, and a lot of people get this. You get the yawns and you get the stretches. Mm-hmm. You start like going, and like,
well, you're working stuff out, right?
Yeah, but it's like I can go, at that point, I can go right to sleep and have the best dreams. I sleep on shrooms. Like if I do a bunch of blow, I'll eat shrooms.
And that can like alcohol can mess up your sleep. Totally messes up your sleep. But shrooms, yeah, it doesn't.
Alcohol is a primitive, stupid drug. It's poison. I hate it. There's so much better stuff out there.
So to the, literally hundreds and hundreds of people who have made millions of dollars slinging drinks, we're not saying you're wrong. We're just saying everything should be on the menu.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like drinking at work is just don't get high on your own supply. I mean, I drink to cope at work, but I don't really like go out to drink to like enjoy it, like to go out and have fun. Like I'll have some drinks and stuff, but I don't go to a bar.
Okay, here, like this is not really a fun fact for Friday, but
If they had a mushroom bar, I would go to that. Sorry, go ahead.
that's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
And I'm sure
that's going to be happening soon.
that
There's already a movement.
you could sort of see it coming.
I think this is a dispensary in British Columbia right now.
Interesting.
And they're doing all these studies for PTSD and everything like that, psilocybin.
Oh, it's on the forefront right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. That's the next green rush. You know, I started investing in the psilocybin construct, whatever that industry is going to look like. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's teas and chocolates and all these
Sure.
things. There's money to be made.
It's artisanal.
It is.
So as kind of like a fun, not a fun fact, but just like what is your favorite? So I know you don't drink much,
Right.
but what would be the best drink in the best scenario for you? Like you can be anywhere in the world doing anything, having anything served to you. What would be like the ideal drink?
It all depends, man. It depends on where you are and what's going on. Like the other night, I had like a nice steak dinner, so I had just a whiskey on the rocks. Normally, I'll do a Miller Lite. Believe it or not, I have a preference over Bud Light and Coors Light. Miller Lite and a shot of tequila. That's my move. If I'm in the tropics, I'm in Mexico. Yeah, I'm a bartender. I feel guilty about it, but guess what? I want a fucking pina colada. I want a frozen daiquiri. I want to fucking do that shit.
Because you're in the setting.
Yeah,
That's what I was getting at. It's like
I just don't have it to excess because I don't like the effects. I don't like the high.
No, it never ends well.
People are like, how do you just do blow without drinking? I'm like, because I just want to feel it. Like, it cuts it. It numbs it. It dulls it. And then you're not getting the full...
You're not Jaws.
No, you're not Jaws. Jaws A. Come in.
But I like that. Yeah, it's like music. A drink can fit the mood.
Yeah.
It fits the mood and the setting.
That's what it's got going for it. All the different forms it takes. You know what I mean?
Well, just people have to educate themselves with the different strains of shrooms.
Yeah. Like this chocolates, like they have the capsules, which is like the powder. It's like a stem, caps, like all ground up. But like, you don't
like
know.
Put in a smoothie?
It's like in a capsule. You could put it in a smoothie, yeah. You could just grind it up.
Or just take it and...
I just fucking eat it. I like it.
Some water. Okay, cool.
Because it's all like grown, controlled. It's not cow shit like in the old days. It's like fucking grown in a clean place. And it's like I just eat a stem. Because people microdose. And I've attempted that. So I guess I macrodose according to what other people take. But that's like my dose. I take like 2 stems and go to work or something like that.
Okay.
Have best conversations. Have the best time. Keep up coworker, employee morale. Hey, what's up? I got 7 different handshakes with all the different bussers. I have to remember. You know what I mean? I'm like, fucking, what's going on?
Yeah, well, it's like all these, all these mild stimulants, mushrooms, coca leaves. Like, have you ever heard of betel nut?
No.
Betel nut is this, it's incredibly popular through, like, the islands of Southeast Asia, like Malaysia, Indonesia, the Philippines, where it's just this red stained nut.
Oh, I have heard of this.
And you sometimes hear the stories of like the taxis in Southeast Asia have these streaks down the door.
People,
because the taxi drivers just sort of suck on betel nut all day. They just put it in their cheek, and it's this appetite suppressant. It's a mild stimulant. It just keeps you going through. You can do your tasks with a little bit more focus and a little bit more motivation and put in your time and not think to yourself, I got to stop to eat or I got to stop to piss.
It's like
I can do my job.
Organic Adderall.
It is. Well, all these natural... Coffee is a plant, So, like, all these natural stimulants are part of the global economy.
Coffee is just an enema. It's just a hot enema.
That's why I like it.
Goes innuendo, comes out.
Out-uendo. Yeah, that's why I drink coffee.
Yeah. Nothing gets it moving like coffee. Brought to you by coffee.
So what else are we telling people today? You told them about the award.
Yeah.
You told them about Kid Amazing.
Yep. We did a fun fact. You've never dropped acid. We're going to change that. Ayahuasca, buddy. That's what we'll do up in Boulder.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah, that's a commitment. Fucking plans.
That's a weekend commitment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do
I
that.
think I'm
We've got a
almost
shaman going.
I think I'm almost mildly ready for that.
All right, yeah, me too. I'll be ready. Just say when, I'll be ready.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that because I'm here in Colorado with you for an extended duration, and some time back, a friend of mine did my tarot, and she laid the cards out in an irregular pattern. It wasn't like she just, like how you were at Foxwoods, how like a dealer can like just swipe the cards like a rainbow and they're just in this pattern.
Yeah.
So she laid the cards out, and my vision of it was of a mountain range. When she laid it out,
You've never taken acid.
No. No.
But the cards appear to you like a mountain range.
The cards on the table, they appeared to me like a mountain range. And so she offered me the opportunity to pick one. And so I picked the one at the top. And she flipped it. And it was the King of Swords.
Oh, yeah, I've had that one before.
The King of Swords. And in the background of the King of Swords was the top of a mountain.
Wow.
And so beyond that pattern, and then the card, and it was, she was interpreting it as, taking up a leadership position, being your own champion, things along those lines. Now that I interpret all the symbolism and the layout of it all, it was like, I had to come here.
Yeah.
Front range.
You're being told. Power center.
Mountains.
It's a power center.
Get to a safe place.
Yes, got NORAD.
So yeah, Denver, Boulder, fucking great.
You loving it or what?
I love Colorado to pieces, but I'm physiologically resistant because I've lived for 2+ decades in Southern California.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any fat on me. I don't do well in the cold. I can outlast anyone in the summer, but the cold has been an adjustment.
Yeah.
And I mean, knowing I came here in like late December,
in the biggest
January,
deep freeze storm that we've ever had.
I know. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating.
25 hours in the car, people.
25 hours in the car.
My headset.
I exhausted all my podcasts.
Yeah.
And I listened to a lot of Van Halen.
Nice.
But no, Colorado is beautiful, and the people here are great, and the mountains are utterly amazing to look at every day. You can see how like the mountains shape the weather.
Yeah.
Like the fronts come in, and the mountains are like, wait, go this way.
Yeah.
And it's literally it's amazing. So I am delighted to be here, and we're recording.
Yes, we're getting work done. All right, so this was Counterpoints episode 2 with Matt. Like I said, let us know what you think, what you like, what do you guys want to hear? If you have any guests that you'd want to hear more from behind bars, any stories that got cut short, any particular people that you found funny, you found boring, I'd like to know. Just email me at cockedtalesandwastednights@gmail.com. Let me know, and we'll get you squared away with all the listening eargasm stuff for your ear holes.
And if you've been a listener and haven't and want to tell your story, reach out to Greg.
Yeah, let's hear what you guys got. I can't be the one fucking up all the time.
Well, this is good. Like you said, it was casual. Counterpoints Part 2. It's informal. We don't have pants.
Yeah.
We mentioned Kid Amazing. You thanked everybody for the award, which is so cool. Signal Awards, Listener's Choice. It's so cool.
Yeah, thanks again, Barbarians. And just email me, cockedtalesandwastednights@gmail.com. Again, this is Counterpoints for free. We're going to put it up on Patreon. We're going to have some guests back. We're going to talk about their interviews, play some clips, and then figure out what the hell they were thinking or that they weren't thinking. And we'll take it from there. But love to hear some feedback on this. And I'm glad we had this talk. I feel richer for the experience. I now return you to your regularly scheduled daily programming. Cheers.